me Muhammad, yeah, let's get it. Oh Lord, Jesse made another one.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on the channel. It's Jada and I'm going to be showing you how to make the best build in NBA2K23. So, if you guys do like this video, if you guys do think this video helps you, smash the like button and subscribe. So yeah, let's get straight into it. You can name whatever you want. Position, point guard or shooting guard. Point guard or shooting guard, doesn't really matter. Whatever hand and whatever number. You're gonna wanna go 6'4", maximum weight. You're gonna want to put your wingspan to 6'10". Whatever body shape, I'm just gonna go solid. Close shot, 80. Driving layup, 95. Driving dunk, 95. Actually, make that a 99. Standing dunk, just go 30. 40. Post control, go max out post control. Mid range, we're gonna go 65. 3-pointer, 70. 65. Don't even know when the validate how I feel. Free throw. Actually, free throw doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna max it out. Pass accuracy, 70. Ball handle, 70. Speed of ball, 80. No, actually, put that to a 75. We're gonna go to the physical. Speed, 80. Agility, 80. Strength, 70. Vertical, max. That max. Then use the rest of your attributes to max out. To max out steel. Primary takeover, we'll go playmaker, slasher. Now you have made an interior finisher with shades of Jamal Murray, Damian Lillard, and James Harden. We're gonna go to test build. So if you do make this, if you started as 60 overall, close shot will be a 57, driving layup 70, driving dunk 67, standing dunk 31, post control 62, mid range 53, 3-point 41, free throw 70, pass accuracy 47, ball handle 48, speed of ball 52, interior defense 30, from area defense 33, steal 33, block 32. offensive rebound 31, defensive rebound 32, speed 59, agility, acceleration 67, strength 47, vertical and stamina 7. Now, but we are going to go to first we're going to want to find wherever that is. Posterizer, put that for gold. Limitless takeover, we'll put that for silver. Acrobat, put that to a Hall of Fame. Pro Touch, put that to actually, hold on, reset all them. Yep. Golden Posterizer. Limit. Yep, limitless takeover. Yep, that. Also that. Dream Snake and then just copy all that if you want. Volume goes there. Green machine. Ankle breakers. Handles for days. Interceptor. So yeah, there is a tutorial on how to make the best whatever you want to call it thing. So yeah, I'm gonna give you some gameplay. So yeah, if you still want to watch, I'm gonna be doing some gameplay.
If it happens, it makes around sounds on my lap. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and snatching crowns. How they came back around like a. I got a bag now, but it's nothing to brag about. With the bloodhounds, making love sounds to a bad chick. She from uptown, or from down south, not a loudmouth. We could f around. Hit the music, baby, cut it down. Indubitably, I feel like a bust down. When I shine bright, blind up now. In the cut, big black tuck. You can pick it up now. Okay, push the off of the porch or hit the if it happened to.
Thanks for joining us for this NBA 2K action. We've got a contest featuring my player, and this is an interesting build, so let's see what we got. Tonight we'll see the Boston Celtics as they play against the Brooklyn Nets. From the arena to your living room, I'm Blake Suniga along with Brian Beneficeni and Tim Swartz. We're here for some exciting 2K basketball action.
And all our focus tonight is on my player. All the fans here really want to see him play, see what he has in store. Heck, I want to see what he has in store.
And that's the best thing about NBA basketball. You just never know what can happen until we play the games. Could MP drop 50 tonight? Will we see overtime, a triple-double, a game-winning shot? We have no idea. This is why we play and watch the games.
As a guard, you have to hit your free throws, and my player won't get a pass like a lot of bigs do, and he understands that.
With the salary cap and the Supermax being introduced, the amount of money vets cost to have on your team, how vital is it to hit on your draft picks?
It's huge. You look at that Warriors run. They drafted Steph, Clay, Draymond in the second round. That was massive in allowing them to sign Kevin Durant. The biggest thing is draft picks just get paid less, have controlled contracts. So you have them on your roster, and it opens up cap space, and it's really a giant plus. You get tremendous value out of them when they're good.
And Tim, after that initial 4-year contract for first-round picks, you also can match any offer their first time in free agency. So team control is huge, especially in the current climate with guys constantly moving teams. The NBA setup really helps out the smaller market teams in regards to holding on to their stars early in their careers.
Williams gets the bucket.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys.
A kick out to Durant. Horford with the steal. Outside Smart. First shot, first basket. He is out of the blocks fast.
Another basket here, and they've really come out of the gates fast here in the first quarter.
And it's so nice, we've got to see it twice. How about that mobile one drive?
Yeah, and it's finishes like that which have helped them build the lead here in the first half.
It's important for guards like my player to be able to finish at the rim. He's showing us he can play some physical basketball.
Forget about going for the long range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how brilliant throwdown.
Just wonderful.
Exerting his authority.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive, and it's well worth the second rip.
Well, another great play from a player who has been outstanding tonight. Another example of how they've built this lead today, just outworking them.
Yeah, that was definitely an effort play right there. Fighting to get proper position and slamming home the putback.
Defense has to do better.
They really do, and if the offense can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe, I guarantee you.
So picture this. You build out an MP as a point guard, and you end up playing with one of the most dynamic ones in the game, Kyrie Irving. What skills do you need to succeed?
Well, let's start with this. Sorry, you're never going to have sicker handles than Kyrie. But I think Irving would welcome a running mate in the backcourt that brings consistency. A steady hand would help because Kyrie can run really hot sometimes.
Well, Kyrie can be effective off the ball as well, guys. We saw him win that title back in 2016, and he was playing on a Cavs team that had LeBron handling the rock a lot. So I think at the end of the day, a flexible point guard who can be a spot-up shooter and creator would be a great match with Kyrie Irving.
His presence to score has a calming effect for them. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Boston.
He's off on the first.
At the line for two.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Here's my player. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Brown. Here's Tatum. The Celtics with another miss. Brooklyn trailing here. Here's my player. A rebound by Brown. And so here is Boston. This one for three. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And that's excellent timing from Brown. Shooting with confidence, knowing that his teammates trust him.
How about this? Your my player build is a point guard. You come down with the ball, you look over, and you're running with former MVP Kevin Durant. Not bad, huh?
KD can do anything offensively. He can hit threes, he can penetrate, he can pull up. You get my point. So as a one, you need to find ways to feed Durant in positions where he's comfortable. With his crazy height, if he has a mismatch, get him the ball.
It's a big statement, but KD might be the best offensive player we've ever seen. He's made it work with the best points in the league, too. Russell Westbrook, Steph Curry. Remember, KD, he can pass, too, so this is a dream scenario for an MP point.
And here's Brown from the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball.
3 points.
Well, the three-pointer has to be his best friend today, no question.
It has been today, anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Three-pointer's a nice friend to have.
Back to Durant. To the paint. Here's my player.
from one facilitator to another. I'll tell you, that takes poise, patience, vision. Man, what a great pass by Durant.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. The Celtics on top. They're up
19. The Celtics, 25.
So seeing my player get after it through one, how's he looking out there?
Have to love what we saw from him. Big-time production, his shot selection on point, and he hit for a really high percentage.
And it's still so early in this game. It'll be interesting to watch how things develop and see whether he can keep up what's been a stellar performance so far.
Well, let's discuss the potential of being a point guard and playing with Ben Simmons. How would you guys coexist with a top talent like that?
Well, Simmons can distribute with the best of them, but he's still improving his jumper. So if a point guard could come in and add a nice little shooting touch, that would be a great way to play off each other and put together a dominant backcourt.
Definitely, and he picks a lot of pockets too, so I'd like to match that defensive pressure if I'm a point guard. Jump the passing lanes, create fast break opportunities, and run the floor with one of the game's best transition players, Ben Simmons.
Horford outside.
the three. It's rebounded by Durant.
Pass to my player. Back to Durant.
Inside. And the layup falls.
Well, when you're a guard, you just can't get intimidated when you're attacking inside. And my player continues to develop his composure on the court.
Here's Horford. Lays it up and banks it in.
Here's Irving. My player with it. He's picked up by Horford.
Here's Durant. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, they got to try to keep the ball out of Durant's hands in that area. Otherwise, he'll convert.
To the inside. Here's Brown.
Yes! Great play by Smart to set it all up.
He's setting this place on fire. His shooting has been off the charts.
High post, Kevin Durant.
And there are the Nets with another bucket.
How about the awareness there? My player sensing the overcommitment and making the defense pay.
Last offseason was all about the Brooklyn Nets, adding Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. What a fun team this would be to join.
With KD and Kyrie, you would just love to be a wing. You could stand in the corner and get wide open threes. Also, you don't have to worry about the double team at all. I mean, there is no way guys are leaving KD or Kyrie.
Joining Brooklyn, I mean, come on, guys. It's an incredible opportunity. We've seen Kyrie make guys around him better. But this is a plush landing spot, I think, for a young guy. They have a great core. You get to live in Brooklyn. And best of all, a chance, if things go right, to play in the NBA Finals.
And the Celtics call time here.
Your Brooklyn Dancers.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. Down low. Brown. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Robert Williams.
It's amazing the development of Brown as a scorer, an exciting two-way talent athlete. He's showing us all of that tonight.
Now here's my player. He's guarded closely. Shoots from 12.
The offensive rebound. Back to Durant.
The tray. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up, 5 down for him so far.
Just feel like it's going in. Durant has a lethal-looking stroke from beyond the arc.
And that's a foul called on my player. That's his third foul so far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Over to the wing. Back to Smart. Pass to Tatum. Back to Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
Despite some success last season, 2020-21 has always been circled as the year for the Brooklyn Nets.
With KD missing the entire season because of that Achilles injury he suffered in the 2019 finals, last year was really about seeing how the holdovers for Brooklyn fit with Kyrie Irving. It was almost like a dress rehearsal, and I actually really liked what we saw out of the Nets.
And honestly, you know, the Nets don't need to make major moves. Just a tweak here or there. And they are Eastern Conference contenders as long as two things happen. Kevin Durant is healthy. Kyrie Irving is healthy. Keeping those two on the floor is everything for this team. So I expect some load management to keep them fresh throughout the year.
With good mobility for a big man, Horford finds gaps in the defense for those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Pass to Durant. Horford with the steal. They push it up 4-on-3, and he's going for the alley-oop. And Tatum with the dunk.
A lengthy forward who excels above the rim. Tatum has no problems getting up for the flush.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. My player with it. Smart picks him up.
I think he wore himself out with his performance in the last quarter. He hasn't nearly been the same in this quarter.
To the middle. And then Durant with the dunk.
And the versatility Durant offers. Driving, spotting up, using his post game. Durant does it all well. It did not matter. He was surrounded. He got the size to pull down those boards anyway.
1 second left. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Celtics on top, up by 10. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And here at the halfway point, how would you evaluate my player's game thus far?
I mean, you love the decision-making, right? Taking great shots and finding the opportunities to score.
This guy definitely has the shooting touch and the instinct. Love to see that tenacity and determination to get this.
My player inside. Brown covering. 5 on the clock. Here's my player. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
And the strength to finish that one off. My player, you aren't going to hold him down.
Woo. Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's the kind of play that you want to see. It can build a little bit of momentum and get them closer to tying this one up. He can do a lot more damage to the rim than that one he wants to.
And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Fans are disappointed. You see him?
Well, I think he did plenty of damage. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard, just the same, if you ask me.
Lets the three fly. And the Celtics, another three.
Good read from Tatum. Saw the defense had overcommitted and made them pay with the sweet dime.
And the shot is good.
Well, he's been the key to their offense with the way he shot the ball.
Yeah, his percentage today is outstanding. He's not the only one who's put them in this hole.
Pass to Horford. Tatum. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
As good as any passing big. Horford is a guy you can run offense through. Solid feed.
Back to my player. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and it'll go to the line.
With the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's some old school defense. Just telling them no easy layups. As simple as that. And I like to see it.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams slams it in.
Tacks a few more points out of their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Watch out for that ball.
Yeah, that was symbolic of their effort here.
All right, now.
Brooklyn calls timeout. You look at Brown, and he's been playing really well.
He's been gunning from deep. If you're guarding him, you've got to get into his jersey. You can't sag off him at all, or you're just asking him to drop another triple on you.
And my player gets it to go.
And look at my player. He's cooking with grease and showing no signs of letting up.
And here's Brown from the arc.
Yes. Great play by Smart to set it all up.
His three has just been so pure. Draining one after another.
My player inside. Brown covering. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
He's not doing them any favors making those types of errors.
Especially now with every possession being a critical one for them at this point.
Just the worst time for it to happen.
Off target from outside. And it's the Nets ball. Trailing by 13. And my player throws it down.
Are you kidding me with that pass? Oh, Kyrie. That one made my day.
Poked away and stolen by my player. And he banks in the layup.
It's been an extremely efficient, productive game for him. But even he can't do it all by himself.
And it's out of bounds to the Celtics.
Celtics ball.
And so here is Boston. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
Ball is
and it's out of bounds to the Celtics.
The ball goes to Boston.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Horford outside. Brown outside. On the wing, Jason Tatum. And again, Boston no good. And it's the Nets ball. 9-point game. Pass to Durant. 16 feet out. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
With that kind of height and length,
Celtics
Durant
call timeout.
almost unstoppable from the mid-range.
And the Celtics call time here.
He's trying to take the win out of the sails there. They're on the wrong end of a run and need to sort things out.
Yeah, things were starting to spiral out of control on them a little bit, and a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Yeah, exactly, Brian.
And show your appreciation for your Brooklyn Dancers.
Here's Smart. 7 points in the game. Brown outside. Back to Smart. From past the arc. The rebound by the Nets. On the wing, my player. Brown covering. Left side, Durant. My player. Horford pulls it in. Boston in the lead. Tatum with the ball. Picked up by Durant. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That's a deft touch right there, guys.
Yeah, he just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
Yeah, really deft.
Yeah, that's right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands he does.
Brown outside. Pass to Smart. From the arc. It's rebounded by Durant. My player with it. Tatum's there. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
What a play from my player. Taking the contact well and finding a way to power through it.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
And that's a foul called on my player. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Smart. Pass to Brown. From downtown. Simmons grabs the board.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting him get that open.
Yeah, they got to tighten it up.
A nice run they've put together here to bring it close.
They really got hot, and I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but now it's anyone's ball game.
Durant. Back to my player. Durant on the wing. It's stolen by Tatum. Up in time. No good on the last second attempt there. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense.
Boston, 58.
And now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Well, this is what being on the same page looks like. fantastic feed, and a heads-up play all around.
And how can you not be a fan of a sequence like that? This is what beautiful basketball is all about.
Yeah, unselfishness, just wonderful stuff.
And only 1 quarter remaining. Let's talk about what my player's done and what he might need to improve on down the stretch.
Well, he's been able to score it. He's been able to dish it. And really, he's just been very aggressive in this game. Unfortunately, though, that's also led to foul trouble.
Yeah, if I'm the coach defensively, if it's possible, I think they should put him on the floor's least effective offensive player. Protect him a little.
Foul. First team foul.
And it's the Celtics with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Inside. Here's Smart. From 13 feet, down it goes.
And for anyone who hasn't been paying attention, Brown's developed into a threat as a distributor.
Right side, Durant. It's over Horford. And Durant gets it to go.
Well, tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what's happening here.
You nailed it. And as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Offensive rebound. Williams.
He is a beast on the boards, fellas.
And you know when he gets those second chance opportunities, he's not going to waste them.
He savors those second chance opportunities.
Oh, he definitely does. And with him, you know it's always going to be a powerhouse finish. We know that for sure.
Pass to Brown. Softly drops in the floater.
This is what we've seen from Brown. Beating bigger guys using quickness. Beating smaller guys using power.
And no lack of aggression on that move. And that's good enough for the 2K drive.
Well, it's all about breaking the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Stolen by Marcus Smart. And the foul called on my play. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Yeah, he'll make the walk of shame back to the bench. He gets to watch the rest from the sideline.
On the wing, Jason Tatum. No good from outside. High player outside. Rebound Boston.
Excellent interior D right there to force the miss.
Yeah, his defensive ability is a huge factor, no doubt about it.
Prevent those easy ones.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And slam dunk by Brown.
The near 7-foot wingspan of Jaylen Brown, the hops. This is a guy who can dunk on anyone.
And the Nets call time here. You look at Brown, and he's been playing really well.
He continues to burn him up with his scoring. You know, the coaching staff, they're going to have to come up with a different defensive approach.
Pass to my player. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of him on that move to the cylinder.
Brown outside. Soft touch off the glass.
With great physical and athletic tools, Brown's adept at pushing past contact and finishing anyways.
My player from deep. A rebound by Brown.
Well, outstanding perimeter defense there. That one well contested.
Yeah, he puts a lot of dedication into his defense. There are no easy plays that he's on.
And he's got to do that in this league with these type of shootings.
The baseline J. And it's my player missing.
The defender did a great job contesting that shot right there.
That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics able to retain possession here. And that's a foul called on my play. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Fourth team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Tough break to the knee. Took the hit and drew the whistle.
But he was late to get there. The referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
That just stinks. A wake-up sore, and it was still a foul.
And good on both.
For Brown, it's about consistently improving. Now, we've seen flashes from him, but now it's time for him to meet expectations.
My player with it. Picked up by Brown.
Boy, I mean, this has not been a quarter really to remember for him.
He's not making any sort of impact for them at that end of the court.
And stolen by my player. They get a hand on it. And up the court come the Celtics now. Here's Williams. He just can't miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
Oh, I think the lights are out. Give them a ton of credit for the job they did here today.
Just so businesslike, so calm, such a dominant performance.
Tatum outside. Brown on the wing. Back to Tatum. To the inside. Brown with the bucket.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
Yeah, got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
On the wing, Jason Tatum. Back to Smart. Down low. Brown with the bucket.
And as a team, you just relish these sort of road games, playing as well as they have here tonight.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have tonight, but especially doing it on the road.
It's just so much fun to just silence the road crowd.
On the wing, Jason Tatum. Horford. Pass to Smart. Tatum. Durant covering. Back to Brown. And so it's Boston easily